Hi, I'm Debbie. Welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for March 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th, Monday through Thursday. This is the week, I talked about this week in a couple of introductions ago. This has some weird energy. I know all the planets are direct, and so things are going forward, but we have some weird dates and anniversaries and energies on this week. So not sure where that's going to lead us, not sure what's going to be happening, but the 14th, I believe that there's some asteroid, asteroid meteorite showers going on. The 15th is the Ides of March. It is the middle of a month. That's what the Ides usually means, but that goes back to beware the Ides of March. Then we have the 16th, Purim energy, 16th through the 17th, where there's both a threat but yet a celebration. Then we have the 17th, which is celebrated as St. Patrick's Day, which is again a threat and a celebration. Then we come up to the 18th, which is not in here, but the 18th at 3:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our full moon in Virgo. So there's a lot of weird kind of anniversary type of energies going on, and it just feels, I do get that, the threat celebration. We will see what we will see, but it felt like it was one of those big weeks. We will see. Anyway, and I talked about that, I think maybe four introductions ago. Okay, so you know that I'm going to use for the main readings, and this is the introduction that will be tagged on to all of the readings. I do put the timestamp in the description so you can bypass this, but I hope you watch it at least once. Anyway, I'm going to be using my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. I'll pull one from my Guardian Angel cards because they're very kind and gentle. I'll also pull, and sometimes we need a little kindness and gentleness to get us through. I will pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. For this, the introduction, just to kind of see what universal energies, I will use I'm going to use my traditional Waite Rider Tarot, and then I'm going to pull maybe one, we'll see, from my Osha Zen Tarot cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, to my higher power, and I ask that whatever comes through be what you need to hear or what needs to be said. And I try not to get in the way because, when I start to try, what does this actually mean? If I'm not given it, I can take you all different places. So let's see what we have here. Anything that is reversed has stronger energy. I will talk about if we get a lot of, if we get the court cards, I'll talk a little bit about them. If we get the, we will be getting the, the rods, the pentacles, the swords, the cups, and I'll talk about them also. So let's see. This is an overview, again, what's going on in the world as we lead up to that full moon. And remember, the full moon is that time that, we release what's holding us back, we relinquish what we don't need anymore, and request the good stuff. New moon to full moon, as it's getting bigger, it is waxing. Ask, ask, ask. Full moon to new moon, as it gets smaller, it's waning. Get rid of, get rid of. The full moon is that time to release, relinquish, and request. It's a time to, it can also be a very good time to recharge. And now it will be in Virgo. Virgo is an earth energy. And it's really going to kind of bring things back to earth for us. It's going to make things real. I do feel like Virgo does have a lot of grounding energy, but Virgo is extremely spiritual. You need to think of the, Virgo up there, that is the Virgin. That is the one that likes to see things cleansed and likes to see likes to be the, what do we want to say? She wants to do what purity and holiness brings of her. Don't know why I had to say that. Like I said, I let higher power take over with this. Okay, let's see what our first card is. All right, so now we have that card, that lovely, lovely card, the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is that card that people will say, can we put that away and kind of take that out of the deck. So Swords energy is our air energy. It is our Aquarius, our Gemini, our Libra, our thought processes. And it's also hearing news. It's also, I'm kind of getting this, it's how we process a lot of information, process a lot of the things that we are going through also. But it's also making plans. 3 has a lot of energy to it, where it's you do something, say something 3 times. It's really very powerful, especially around this full moon. It's also it's also celebratory. It's also very creative. Now the 3 of Swords, it's an interesting energy here. You can see that the clouds, there are clouds, gray clouds in the background. They are raining. Possibly thundering, possibly very strong eruptive type of energy here. And then we have this heart that's very clearly red, this very clearly, I don't want, it's not necessarily shattered, though it does have these 3 swords piercing it. The thing about this, I always get, this is something that can be an alarming energy, can be some hearing news, hearing like, oh my gosh, we don't love this, like this. This can be a very hurtful energy, very, harmful. No, I shouldn't say harmful, but it's also an energy that we need to go through and then let it become part of that past. Many of my cards will tell you, release it, release, release. If you look at the 3 of Swords, you'll notice something, and this was something that was pointed out, is that this is not a gory heart. This is not something that, you don't see blood dripping. You don't see, I don't want to gross anyone out. This is pretty intact. So these are things that we've been living with. These are things that we've been going through. So that means that there has, I don't know that we're going to take those swords out, because we're always going to have to live with it, live with the experiences. But this is, again, letting it go. Now, I hate that term, letting go, for this, but it is moving on, and passing the baton. I almost get to. It's kind of like, hey, these are things that happen. I'm not bringing it into my present. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. Here we go. So that was reversed. Now we have the rods or the wands. This is this is Aries, this is Leo, Sagittarius. It's fire energy, passionate, burning, very determined. And it's basically saying, so this could be a hurt that has been recent, or it could be a current hurt. It does mean that, this does feel like we are getting past it, or we have to stand firm through this. So this is a 9. 9 is, and again, derivative of of 3. So you have that 3 threes there. But 9s is, basically it's saying you've got everything you need. Just deal with it. Let's wrap this up. The 9 of rods is, you might be battered, you might be beaten, or you might feel beaten. Stand firm, more to come, don't give up type of energy. This is kind of interesting with this week. Stand firm. And I am, if you look at those rods, there is hope in them. There is growth coming from this. So you do grow from the situation, I know. But many times it's like, I don't really want to grow from the situation. I want the situation gone. All right, our last card here is, and this is quite lovely, this is the 10 of Pentacles. This is a lovely energy here. Pentacles is our earth energy. It is our money, our job, our career, our home energy. This is Capricorn. It is also, and remember Pluto, there's Pluto and Capricorn. There's other things with Capricorn going on. This is Capricorn. It is also Taurus. It is also Virgo. So it could mean that something around that Virgo moon kind of breaks free. This has abundance. This has money coming in. This has a happy home. This has, not worrying about that money energy at all. There's good relationships. The dogs are fed. Everyone looks happy. Everyone looks fed. So there is, it's kind of a, this is a pain. This is kind of a pain in the butt type of energy. This is a, oh my goodness, where am I going with all of this? Here we have stand firm, keep firm, do not give up, do not at all. Stay shining, because there is more. There is a positive energy that's going to be coming. And this, these people, there's, you have your dogs, you have your couple, you have your child, you have your elderly, you have multi-generational energy here. And this could be right around that full moon. Again, that's 3:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's an interesting mix. I'll let you kind of let me know what you think about all of this. Let's see what Osha Zen Tarot cards have to say. A lot of times I say these are more of advice cards. So let's see. I feel like I need to pull 3. Normally I just pull the 1, but I feel like we need 3. Now the one card, the one energy I did not discuss was cups. Cups is our water energy. It is fluid, emotional. It is also our Pisces, which we are in. We're ending it, but we are still in Pisces. It's Cancer, and it is Scorpio. So that is our cups, our fluid, our emotional. That's Raphael, I think, in the decks that I'm going to be using. And it's just something that just, continues. It's very emotional. Anyway, let's go. I've said that a couple of times. Let's go on and do 3 cards. Let's see, this card. So now we have a 6. 6 is the number of man. It's the energies we put on, that we have put out and what we have created. The burden. And, I kind of, this is an interesting too. All of these are, this is all very interesting because here we have there's a financial being taken care of and freedom and very good energies here. But then we start off again with the burden. This person definitely looks like she could have hired a horse or some sort of, something to carry her through, but she's basically on the backs. This just feels like it's so heavy. The burden is so heavy, and it's not justified at the same time. It's and here this person is also saying, farther. We have to go further. I want more out of you. I expect more out of you. So this has the, and it's interesting that it's on here. Okay, next card. Oh, and 10s. 10s are transition. 10s are transitional energy. It has a 1, 0. 1 is new beginning. 0 is God source, higher power energy. Now, so we have the burden. It's courage. So here we have again, this is an 8. 8 is unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. We have stand strong, stand firm. We have courage. We have courage here. So, again, this is one that's calling us to stand strong and to have courage. Let's see what this card says. 7. 7. Okay, 7 is divine energy. It is also a divine umbrella. It has divine intervention, but it can also have divine interference. And now we have politics. A lot of things going on. We have the snake. We have the evil energy with the mask that looks so happy and so fine. So it's kind of like, beware of politics. It's just a very interesting thing for this week. And, but again, it tells us to have courage. It tells us to stand strong. There is a very good thing happening, good possibilities happening, good energies happening. There is a burden. The burden, again, the 3 of Swords is kind of saying, yes, but we have to either put that burden down. We have to, we have to get through that burden at the same time. And then we come to politics. Politics where there's the snake, there's the, the two-faced person. I'll let you read into that one also. I can, interesting. We need to be, we need to stay in our integrity. We need to stay in our light. And I've been telling you, everyone who, watches, that we are the light workers. We are the counterbalance to the dark air energies, the darkness, and we need to continue being courageous. We need to continue to stand, to stand firm. Okay? Okay, there is a reward coming. I do love that energy. But at the same time, we have a burden. We have politics, burden. Stay courageous. Let your flower shine, and let your light shine. That's why I always end with saying stay shining, because that is even when we don't feel like it, we need to at least try to put that out. Okay? Okay. Anyway, again, I didn't say this, but please take a moment to like, share, subscribe. I got to do it this way. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Let's get these videos out there. And this is interesting energy for this week. Okay, I will tell you though, I will put the timestamp in. So why don't we start our readings now? Hello, my Aquariuses, and how are you doing? Well, I hope it's going to be a wonderful week. It doesn't matter, well, it does, but no matter what's going on out there in the upper world or in the universe per se, we still, again, and I say this message to everyone, we still live our lives. So do not be afraid. Go forth, be strong, my Aquariuses, especially since you've got two cards that have popped out. Oh, you've got some good energy right here. Two cards that have popped out. They're both tens, transitional energy. One is a new beginning, and 0 is God's source energy. But again, live your life. And again, especially since you've got Venus and Mars, and they've actually gotten, they're getting along better now. Okay, so we have Ariel. Ariel energy is our earth energy. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, money, job, career. Tens, transition, moving towards a better place in your career, maybe moving into a better home, better life, better you're just moving. You're moving into something that's more. So did you get a new job? Did you get a new home? Is your home paid off? Is your job giving you a promotion? There's just things that are happening in your job that are, or in your money situation or in your home life that's just moving into that much better of a place. So let go of the negativity, embrace that future. Now, there is so very much to be grateful for: financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. So that in itself is lovely. Is there somebody new in your life? Is there a new connection? Are you finding that do you have, children, aunts, uncles, mothers, fathers that are actually coming into a better place in their life? And it just seems like a very good time for you, my Aquariuses. Now, this is reversed. This is the 10 of Michael. So we have a 1010. Michael is air energy. It's your energy. And, it's very, making plans, thinking things through, being objective, but it's also hearing news. Now, the 10 of Michael, the 10 of air, the 10 of swords that I love about this. So you have a 101, 0, or a 1-1, depending on if you drop the zeros or not. What I love about this is there's definite transitional energy here. And I feel like the 10 of Michael confirms the 10 of Ariel and vice versa with this. There is transitional energy. You're moving into something different. So did you make some applications? Put it out there into the universe. Put it out there when that full moon comes about. And you can do this like 3 days before. So basically, you can start on the 14th, 15th. Put it out there. Release, relinquish, request. You're still in the requesting part of the waxing moon, so ask, ask, ask. Anyway, with this young lady, with this ballerina, she has, and you probably heard me talk if you've ever gotten this card per se. I mean, she's worked her butt off. She's worked her toes off. She has come to the, she has culminated in her profession, or, she has danced her dance. But now it's time for stardom. Now it's time to even go further. This is a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. Attitude of gratitude. Let the past go. Definitely. Next card is the 4 of Earth. 4 of Ariel. So we have a 10104 or a 114 or a 411. So information, please. That used to be the number you would call for information. I'm finding just stuff out. Anyway, there is an exchange. There is a lightness of your heart. And there is, when you give a smile comes back. Now, this does have money and job energy. So maybe you're going for some interviews. Maybe you are having some intellectual or financial discussions. You can always go, and remember, when it gets to the point of the money, always ask for a little more. And how you do that is, because I used to be in management, and basically how you do that is, oh, I'm so excited to get the job. I really can't wait to start working for you. I would like to discuss salary. What is your salary range? And well, we're offering you this. Well, could we possibly, could I, what would really make me happy is this much. And usually they'll say, well, let me get back to you. Or they might say, no, we can't, but at least you've tried. Many people that have gone through that type of scenario, and they find out that, oh, somebody's making a couple bucks more than me. So know that you tried. But this is a giving, receiving. I kind of feel like there's communication with this, even though this is an earth energy. It could be that you are negotiating on a job, and if they can't give you money, maybe they could give you more time off. There's negotiations here. Anyway, either way, I feel, there's exchange, there's negotiation. So go ahead, negotiate. Don't say don't predicate it on, if you don't give me this, I won't start. But I really enjoy the opportunity. I really can't wait to work for you. Let's talk salary. All right. When you give, you also receive, being resistant to change. Extremes in how you save or spend money. So remember that one thing too is about, saving a penny, and yet, I got this for this much cheaper. Yeah, but if you would have spent a few more dollars, you might have gotten something with better quality. So what is it? Save a penny, waste a pound, or, whatever. Anyway, let's see what we've got here. So yeah, lots of movement here, lots of movement. And the Four of Ariel, to me, is negotiation, is you talking to people. And I don't know why I cut that 4 times, but I did. And this is the Ace of Action. So you've got that one energy again. Action is your fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We're about to go into Aries. So whatever you're doing now may see its implementation in Aries. So the cherub is heralding a time of wonderful new opportunities related to your creativity, your career, or pursuing your dreams. This is a card of action, and if you've been procrastinating, if you haven't gotten those resumes out, if you haven't been applying for those mortgages or can I feel money type of things, if you haven't been doing, you need to do it now. It's time to really get busy. It's also a great time to start a new business. Have confidence in your ability. And remember, I'm not a financial planner. I'm not a lawyer. See those people. Okay. But there's this is all this one energy, new start, new start, new start. The 4, I do feel, remember, 4, stability, organization, leadership. You might need to take the lead in the discussion if this is about salary. Here we go. The card has flown. It is reversed. It is one of my favorites. Black obsidian, all about strength, support during changes, everyday stress relief, clears negative energy. This is one of, black tourmaline, black obsidian, definitely my go-to stones, okay? I like well, we can go down that list anyway, another time. Anyway, my Aquarius is, things are moving for you. Put it out there. Put it out there. Be hopeful. Have faith. Stay shining. Stay bright with all of this. Now, take a moment, my Aquariuses. Breathe through this. And I'll tell you that the air signs had the best. So this is your time. Take a moment. Like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. As always, my Aquarians, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.